Hi, I'm at BaseCamp Recording in Bozeman, Montana, and owner of the studio, producer, songwriter, engineer Chris Cunningham asked if I'd say a few words about my experiences working here. Um, I'd like to start off with number one, probably the most important thing is the space. Chris understands that a large space isn't that important. I mean, it's okay. It's actually preferable if the musicians are forced to be cramped close together, and there's not a lot of dead space in the room, as it were. So he's insisted that all the recording be done in a small room where the musicians can hear each other, all the nuances of the recording. And this attention to detail also spans to the software. Chris operates under a philosophy that you don't want a lot of electronics to get in between you and the artist. So he does a lot of his recording on this iPhone software, which is incredibly simple to use. You really don't need a master's degree to figure out how to operate it. It's really simple. As you can see, it's very responsive. See, look at that. Redlining all the time. But hey, that's okay because that's how the real performance is. And Chris wants to capture all that. The digital clipping it's pretty incredible. And let's talk a little bit about the equipment too. I mean, the microphones are incredible. I've been to a lot of studios. I've actually never used a microphone quite like this one. Wow, as you can see, it's just incredibly responsive. Look at that. Oh, every detail of my voice is recorded, both the highs and lows. And what I like is I got my own on-off switch. I'm done. Turn my take back on and off, whatever. It's just great, great, nice system. And another thing that's probably one of Chris's philosophy is MIDI is, I guess if I could just paraphrase Chris, MIDI is useless, right? He doesn't even like to actually use any electronics at all, which is other than to record the final copy, which is why this organ he has is so central to the sound we get here. There may be some broken keys here and there, but what matters here is the feel. And not only in the organ, but the guitars that he provides you with. Meticulously maintained, perfect condition. And lastly, let's just walk over to the monitor room. I know it's a little cramped in here, but let's just take a look at when your final mix is done, what you're going to hear it on. I mean, Chris realizes that not everybody has the same studio speakers, so you listen to your mixes on something that is probably the most common thing people have, a big mono speaker stack like this. So it's incredible. So all in all, what I would say is, if you can afford it, this is a great place to record your album, and maybe it'll even come out sounding as good as mine. Thanks.